Happy Saturday morning, everyone. It's me again, Lakia. Hey. Forgive my lighting. It's pretty bright in my room this morning, and so it's kind of messing up my lighting. Hopefully, it's not too bad. But I'm just coming to you guys today with a weekly update. I'm a couple of days behind schedule. And what happened was on Thursday, which is when I usually do my weekly updates, I went in, did three, count them, three videos, right? And I don't know what the hell was going on with my laptop, but it just would not upload. I I was so frustrated, extremely hormonal because I was PMSing. It just was a bad situation on Thursday, so I just gave up. I couldn't take it anymore. But I am back today. This is my week 7 update. Thursday made 7 weeks post op. Yay me. I know, right? And just to give you guys a brief update to anyone who's just newly following me, I started my journey at 310 pounds. I went into surgery on September 15th of this year at 283 pounds. As of today, what is this? November 5th, 2011, I am 256 pounds. Yay me. So I think that makes a loss of like 27 pounds. I'm not really sure. Since surgery. Since surgery. But in all, I believe I've lost 54 pounds since I began my journey in July. 54 freaking pounds. So, you know what? I ain't even concerned about the post surgery weight, although, it was a little bit of an issue for me. I'm not going to lie. I personally feel that I should be farther. But you know what? These are the things that we do to mentally sabotage ourselves. And I'm a follower of A New Life, and she always talks about self-sabotage. And you know what? These are some of the things that we do to ourselves. We compare ourselves to other people. And I'm not just talking about weight loss. I did that habitually in life. And it took me going through this weight loss journey to realize some of the things that I did that held me back. I'm sorry, I'm just going to put my screen down just a little bit. Some of the things that I did to myself that was self-sabotaging, and I used to compare myself to other people. And you know what? It's a behavior that I gotta admit and confess. I learned that behavior from my mother. My mother was the queen, and I love mama to death. I love my mother. And I don't blame her. I'm not mad at her. And anything that I felt towards it, I totally forgive and I've let it go. But I'm just recognizing where I got this behavior from. And my mom, I recall my mom doing it to me as a kid. She would compare me to other people's kids. Well, such and such does so good in school. What's wrong with you? Well, such and such always dressed so nicely. Why you don't carry yourself like that? Well, look at such and such. Do you see her acting like that? And she used to compare me to other people. She meant no harm by it. I guess she was trying to get my awareness, and maybe she was just expressing frustrations that as a mother I now understand. As a kid I didn't understand it, but as a mother I understand that our kids do frustrate us at times. So it was a behavior, unfortunately, that I was taught, and I grew up and I did this habitually, sometimes knowingly, sometimes unknowingly. But I did compare myself to other people, and it didn't stop. It didn't cease here. Even with the weight loss, I compared myself to other people, and I thought my journey should be comparable to what other people's journey was. Let me tell you, if you are one of those self-sabotaging people who like to compare yourself, and that's just one of the many millions of ways that you can self-sabotage, do not do it. I say this and I say it all the time. Your weight loss journey, and I'm not just preaching to you, I'm preaching to myself as well. It's uniquely yours. It's your experience. You are accountable. You are responsible for what you do and what happens during it. But do the best for yourself. Don't break yourself down. Don't beat yourself up because things are not going the way someone else's journey has gone. So, I saw the number 20 something the other day, and I kind of lost it. I'm just pulling up a calculator just so I can kind of just get an accurate number of where I am right now. And I kind of lost it because I'm like, what? That's it? I've been out. I've lost 27 pounds in 7 weeks. And I'm like, I've been out 7 weeks and I've only lost 30 pounds. And it's 27 pounds. And there's people that lost 30 pounds in the first 2 weeks. And, and I've only lost this. Cut that shit out. This is your body. Your body is different. It's not like anybody else's body. So don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Just do not do it. Be grateful and appreciate what your body is doing and celebrate every ounce. If you lose half an ounce tonight, celebrate the half an ounce you lost this week. If you lose 1 pound, celebrate the 1 pound, especially when you know you're doing everything you ought to do and you're not making any excuses and you're sticking to the plan 100%. So after I've blown 6 minutes saying that, I'm going to step off my soapbox now and say, yes, I have lost 27 pounds in 7 weeks. And you know what? There have been times when I have dieted and in 7 weeks didn't lose nowhere near 27 pounds. So you know what? I'm very excited. And did y'all hear me when I said I have lost 54 pounds since July? That's excellent. I'm excited about that. I have lost 54 pounds. That's the most I've ever lost doing any sort of weight loss at any time in my life. And I'm excited. And I know that 54 pounds is adios, see you later. You see you later, alligator, right? It's gone. So I'm not even stressing. I'm excited. So yes. So now, so that's my weight now. I'm 256 pounds, which means I lost 4 pounds, which is like the biggest weight loss I've had in a week in a long time. So last week I lost 4 pounds, and now Friday began my new week. So my weeks begin Friday to Thursday, and that's how I do my weeks. So now I'm into a second week, and actually I've lost 1 pound this week. So I'm 256 today, but I actually was 257 yesterday, believe it or not. So it's amazing. I did lose 1 pound overnight. I didn't lose anything from Thursday to Friday. I lost no weight. My weight remained the same. It was 257, but this morning I got up and my weight was 256. I actually lost 1 pound on the dot. So I'm very excited about that. So my goal, my doctor's visit is on the 15th of this month. I go back to see my surgeon. And he gave me a goal of being 259. And I'm actually 2 pounds away from meeting his goal. And the reason why I'm 2 pounds away is because our scale differ by 5 pounds. So on his scale, on my scale, I would have to be 253. So I'm off by 3 pounds. So I got 3 more pounds to go. I have to be 253 on my scale to equal 255. No, to equal 259. Yeah, my math is off. I swear I lost weight, and I swear I lost how to count. But anyway, I have just a couple more pounds to go before I reach his goal, because our scales differ by 5 pounds. And that's because when I weigh with no clothes on. I weigh first thing in the morning after I've gone to the bathroom. So I'm getting a true weight. He gets it in 2 o'clock in the afternoon after I've eaten, drank water, and got clothes on. So it's always different by 5 pounds. But the weight loss is always the same. It's just our scales differ by 5 pounds. And my weight that you're seeing now, that you're hearing now, the 256, that is according to my scale. So I'm almost at goal, guys. I think I got about 2 or 3 more pounds to go, and I actually got 10 more days to lose those 2 or 3 more pounds to meet my doctor's goal. So I worked it out this month. So I'll be going into like 11 pounds lost, because I have to lose 11 pounds. So I'm like already there. So I'm excited. So next thing, what I'm eating now. I want, because I know a lot of pre-oppers want to know what you got to eat, and people newly out of surgery. Oh, let me just give a shout out to, I don't want to say her name wrong. So let me go back and look at my my messages so that I get her name right. She just recently had her surgery, And she had, experienced a few complications. So I just want to give a shout out. And I believe her name is Shelly Boogie 69. But I know her real name is Donna. And I'll just get her screen name in 1 minute. I just want to say, girl, you know what? You're in my thoughts, you're in my prayers. I'm glad your surgery is over, but I want you to feel better as well. I'm so sorry about those few little complications you had. I know that could be a bitch, and it just goes to show you that this journey that we're on, weight loss surgery is a dangerous endeavor. It's not easy. And trust me, you do take your life in your hands when you decide to do this. But I pray that God be with you, God's speed be with you and your health, and that all works out for the best. All right? And you are definitely in my prayers. And I'm the type of person, when I say you're in my prayers, I actually pray for you. Because I hate people that say, oh, I'm going to pray for you, you're in my prayers, and they don't know, they know damn well they're not praying. But if I say you're in my prayers, I'm praying for you. I believe it. I don't tell someone, oh, I'm going to pray for you, and I don't pray. So the moment I hear something is wrong, I send a little prayer up to God and ask him to be with you and help you to be a comfort and to just, quicken and hasten your recovery. Amen. Hello? So you're in my prayers. And that is Shelly Boogie 69. Shelly Boogie 69. So now what else do I want to say? Time goes by so fast. I talk too much. I think that's what I don't know. I talk too much. Time goes by so fast. But anyway, what I'm eating right now. I have a little cup, and this is a quarter cup of, I'll let you guys see. This is edamame. Edamame. These are dry roasted soybeans, and they are really good. And the reason why I'm eating edamame, number one, it's an excellent source of protein. This is the bag of the one I'm using. This is how you spell it: edamame. 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 I said edamame before, didn't I? Yeah, edamame. And just to give you guys a little nutritional facts on it, if you can see, my vision is getting bad. And the lighting in here is so horrible. But it actually is 13 grams per serving of protein. 13 grams of protein for this little serving. Hello? And this is a quarter cup. Quarter cup. It's 130 calories. 40 calories of which comes from fat. Has 1 gram of sugar, 9 carbs, which is like dirt low. And it has 7 grams of fiber. That's real good. So you got 2 pluses in this. You got 13 grams of protein. And you have 7 grams of fiber. Like, you can't beat that. That's like excellent. So get yourself some edamame. I live in New York City. Anybody who's in the New York City area, you can get this from the Korean grocery store, the little fruit stands. They sell these. You can probably get it from a Whole Foods, a Trader Joe's. You can get it at a health food store. But edamame it's relatively easy to find. It's actually not very hard to find. And they look like little beans. And what I do is, because I have a savory tooth, I put garlic powder on them and a little extra salt. It's lightly salted with sea salt. But I have to have flavor in my food. My taste buds have really grown. So I put a little garlic and a little extra salt on it, and it's perfect. It's perfect. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video now. I'm going to come back because I have more stuff to talk about, and I haven't even done yet, and I'm already done. All right? So I'll be back. Bye.